Hello there.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Just getting this to come through. It was coming through until the hello there came through, and then it ruined my audio. Welcome everyone, how are you all doing? Claire, welcome. Crips, welcome. I do see that spin the wheel. I won't do that spin the wheel just yet, for the reason I'm about to explain. I posted in the Discord just a moment ago. Excuse me. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be. Alright, sorry, I'm just gonna message from her. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm just responding to Aaron. So my daughter has been playing up a fair bit tonight and is very unsettled. She got up out of bed several times after she was put down. So I put her down before the last time, and she's been grizzling on and off, but she has stayed in bed, and my wife is on her way home. She just has to get some food on the way home. So we will be all good, but we may just have to chill here for a little bit. And if anything happens, I may have to get up and deal with it momentarily. But we should be all good. It just may take... I turned that on because I thought it was hot, and now I'm freaking cold as soon as it's turned on. So we just have to take it a little slow this morning. This morning, wowzers. This evening. But Crips, welcome. Yo, what's up? Probs will be a bit inactive in chat today. That is perfectly fine. We get a number of lurkers around here, and they are just as welcome as anyone else. So do not stress at all. In a city skyline session, fully understand, don't worry. How are you feeling? I feel like a tiny horse. That was a really bad pun, by the way. I'm feeling okay. My voice is obviously a bit gone, but I'm feeling a lot better than I was physically. Just it's more frustrating than anything trying to say a word and then it just doesn't quite come out right, and then you have to clear your throat every now and then. But all in all, I'm definitely better than I was. Thank you for the hydration, Claire, as well. Gonna stay hydrated. So me telling you to make tea with lemon and honey wouldn't be bad? No, that's that would be something that I would... A while ago I would have done that, I think. Mainly I just don't have the time. These days I tend to have like apple cider vinegar, which usually helps a fair bit. Which I took for a few days in a row in the morning, which I think helped make things not last as long, but yeah, obviously it still hit pretty hard. I so want to make you some. Look, if there was the option to send it through the stream, I would certainly not say no. But no, I'll be alright. Like I said, it's more just annoying than anything. I have taken off the learned toad from the rewards though, because I feel like I cannot do it. But yeah, we should be alright. I've messaged Aaron as well, saying that we will still be on. We are still good, but we won't give him a call probably until my wife actually gets back, just so that if anything happens, with my daughter. She can deal with that, and we don't have any troubles. I think we're in the clear anyway. Like, I've not heard any more grizzling since I put the headset on, and I know what you're thinking, because you can't hear through the headset. I'm pretty sure I could still slightly hear it at some point, so I think we are alright, but we do just want to make sure that everything's good before we start. We might run like a tiny bit longer tonight because of that, but we'll just see how we go. Luckily this is a chill stream and we have some jazz playing, and we'll be alright. We'll see. How is everyone though? Crips is obviously doing some city skylines. Claire, how are you doing? Hope you're not sick like I am. I think Adam was saying he was feeling a bit sick. Is he feeling any better? I don't know if it was just earlier today that he was saying, or if it was last night. I hope he's doing alright, because he was had some dizziness and stuff, which is no fun. I've had not many times, but I've had a couple times where I've had like vertigo, which might not be what he has at all, to be fair, but it's actually kind of terrifying, because like usually when you get sick, you lie down, right? You lie down when you're sick, and then sure, you have to be lying in bed motionless for a bit, but that eases it, and then you recover. Like you just lie down, you rest for a bit, and you're eventually fine. With vertigo, it does not matter if you're standing, sitting, running, lying down, the room's doing this, and it feels like crap, and it just sucks all the time. So I've had that before, and that is really, really bad. He slept so much yesterday he went to work, but does that mean he was feeling better, or just that he felt that he needed to work? Because most workplaces do not care if you're sick. They will, even if you have a legitimate reason and can get like a certificate, a doctor's certificate or whatever, they'll just be like, oh well, he's unreliable. Doesn't matter if he was sick or if he has a medical condition or whatever. It means he's unreliable. So some people will just be like, well, I don't want to lose my job, and they'll just go into work and work through absolute hell. I've done it before myself, and it's the worst. I've worked through pretty bad sickness like that, and it's not good. Today has to do some blood tests. Tomorrow he went to work today, sorry, that's a part of the other sentence, is it? Has to do some blood tests tomorrow. Clinic was unable to do it at the time. Okay. He still has sick leave. And he'll ask for the nicer manager. Okay. Yeah, well, as long as there is nicer managers, because some places don't have nicer managers. Some places everyone's just an arsehole. And they're like, oh, well, just take some painkillers and get over it. Next minute, the client turns out that they have cancer or something. Thanks, nice manager, for being understanding. Great, awesome. Mountains, I yet to meet very many good managers. I despise doing markings, to be honest, on cities. Markings, what type of markings? They so shouldn't have had you on with food if you're sick, especially if it can be transmissible. Yeah, you're telling me. I worked in fast food, and they would just try and guilt trip you into coming in regardless of how sick you were. Even if you were like literally sick in the sense of like you had a cold that literally would be transmissible. or like you had a virus or a flu or something. They're just like, oh, if you don't come in, they just threaten you in different ways. It's disgusting. Unfortunately, if that's very common. A lot of, especially bigger corporations, like bigger franchises and stuff like that, they get pressure from the moron at the top, who gives pressure to the moron below them, who gives pressure to them, who is a moron, who then pressures all the crew members who are just like 16-year-olds trying not to hyperventilate while they're at work from all the anxiety that the moronic managers are giving them. And then they cop all of it, which is quite a shame, but unfortunately is how it often works. Which is why I don't want my daughter ever working at fast food. Not because I look down upon fast food as an industry or as an industry to work in, but because I know how toxic the management especially is at those places, and even some of the other crew members and stuff, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Unless you have literally no other option, it is not worth it. Intersections, it's a pain in the ass when you are doing complex marking sets. Alright, actually I can see that. I can see how that would be frustrating. Morons, that's a qualification you need for management. Yeah, I feel like it is. I feel like it's a necessity. I feel like when they go to hiring managers, they first check to see if they have management skills for the store, not for the people. For the store, they don't care about the people. And then they check to see if they are morons. And if they have both of those things, they're a manager. Done. Easy. Easy peasy. And then you end up with the worst people in charge, unfortunately. Doctor, welcome. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's a little bit of a slower start this evening. We're 17 minutes in. We're still in the just chatting part, just because my wife is not home yet and my daughter was being very unsettled, so I just need to make sure that if she gets up again I can deal with her, and then we can deal with her. No, I can put her back to bed and we'll be all good. And then once my wife gets back, then we're sweet, and then that's when I'll get Aaron on the blower and we should be able to start. A sexy voice to go with the sexy hydration, huh? Yeah, this is my sexy gruff voice. No, I'm obviously a bit sick, but I'm actually coming out of the sickness, to be fair. And thank you, Claire, for the sexy hydration. There it is. Actually, I think I need to fix something. This is going to look real whack for you guys for a few minutes, but this, I feel like this focus is actually out a bit. This is going to look really weird for a second. I thought I pulled the focus properly before the stream started, but obviously not. It'll go back to normal in a second. There we go. And then the box should disappear in a little bit as well. I do that before the stream starts so that we have the focus right, because I see people all the time with autofocus and it just goes in and out the whole stream and it looks really bad. So I usually just, I level it at the right spot. But obviously I wasn't focused, ironically, I wasn't focused very well because I had to deal with my daughter potentially getting up and down. So I didn't focus it quite right. So these dots will go away in a second. Made you a bit paler and then better. Oh yeah, it blows out like massively. It looks really weird when we're doing the focus. And then these like little dots here and lines here will go away in a sec. Because usually that's all done even before like I run the intro. There we go. It's gone now. We're all good. The focus should be right. So this will be blurry. Back there will be blurry. But where I'm sitting should be fairly crisp. Let's check. It's not diamond clear, but That does allow me a little bit of, backwards and forwards and still being pretty good enough focus. We should be all good. You had no age lines whatsoever. What are you implying? Are you implying that I should have because I'm like an old man or something? How dare you? Just wondering how far. I'm wondering if we call Aaron now, or if we, because I don't know if he is. Is he actually? I don't know if I call him now and like give him the time to get ready, because it'll be like another 10 minutes from when we call him, expecting that my wife will be back, or if we just wait. I think I might call him now, wake him up, make sure he's good. I'll message you actually. I've sent him a message, so he did see the other one, so he should be awake. And if he's not, I'll if he doesn't respond in a couple minutes, then I'll probably actually call him, and then we'll hopefully have everyone ready. It whitened them all out. That's one of the reasons why they want dancers with fake tan skin. Easier to see all the emotions and face movements. Right, I see. Yeah, it's because to do with the I think like the white balance and everything changes when you do the focus mode. I'm not exactly sure how and why it does it, but it just goes whack for a bit. I actually went to fetch food right after my comment. Well, you missed it. It's out of stock at the moment. There, you missed it. Sorry. You missed your chance. Because I'm not refocusing the camera again. Or mainly, mainly just it's out of stock. Yes. Has Aaron seen my message? Don't know. It sounded sexy. Wait, you're saying it's not sexy now? Is it because we're not doing this? You have to pay for that. You don't get that for free. What are you talking about? Not had a response from Aaron. We might have to give him a call. I think I'll call him, because it's very likely that he is asleep. Because I'm guessing he's probably not fully set up, but he's probably ready to start getting set up. So apologies. Okay, he's responded now. Okay, cool. Sorry everyone for like I said before, sorry everyone for a bit of a slow start. We will get into the game eventually. Just have to make sure everything is all good on this end first. I mean, like I said, I haven't heard anything since I went live. Particularly, she grizzled a few times during the intro, but I think she's fine. But I just don't want to be like part of the way through, and then all of a sudden she comes in crying or something. Is it raining everywhere else? What a weird thing to say. Of course it's not raining everywhere else. Claire, is it raining where you are? Is a better question. Because you actually live somewhere close to me at least. Let's keep an eye on Aaron just to see if he, when that says he's live, then we will know that he's live, obviously. It's cloudy here. I imagine it's cloudy, but probably pretty warm still, Crips, for you. But I'm in the southeast suburbs at the moment. Is it raining though? Welcome Infinity Noddles and Infinity Noodles. I don't know if that's one person with two accounts, but welcome to the stream. Thank you, Infinity Noodles, but not Noddles, for the follow. I appreciate it. How are you? Welcome. We will be playing the game in hopefully short order. I've been explaining to my chat that with just some family things happening at the moment, I just have to wait for my wife to get home so that we're all good to start. We will be going though, don't you worry. We will be playing. And also we're waiting for Aaron to get online. I'm assuming he should be in the process now, but it shouldn't be more than 5 to 10 minutes before we start. 10 would be the absolute limit, I would imagine. It should be less than that. But for now, we're just chilling. We're just relaxing. We're just listening to some smooth jazz and my husky dulcet tones. So hopefully not raining yet. Oh, okay, not raining yet, I see. 75 degrees Fahrenheit here. So yeah, relatively warm then, like a fairly mild sort of average temperature. To be honest, I don't know which is the second account. Who came first, the noodle or the noddle? The question that mankind has been asking since the dawn of the ages. We may never know the answer. It may remain one of life's greatest mysteries. About 28 degrees Celsius for me. Oh yeah. Where are you then? You trying to think where it'd be about that temperature. Well, you might be over in like Germany or something. I'm assuming somewhere in probably Central or Eastern Europe. Latvia. There you go. Yeah. That's kind of Central or Eastern Europe, if anything. So, oh well. Welcome from Latvia. That doesn't work. I'm not from Latvia. How's Latvia? What am I supposed to say? That's not how you say things. Yeah, I want to go there one time eventually. I'm definitely going to be sending a few images of the city I'm working on, since it's kind of the same map you are on for cities. Yeah, no, I want to see how Pro would do it, rather than the mess that we've made on the mess that I've made on my stream. Oh, excuse me. The Baltics. Gotta love the Baltics. Yeah. What time would it be for you over there? Like 2 o'clock? Like 2 p.m? Maybe 3 p.m? somewhere around that. I think that's about right. Yeah. My phone says 11 degrees Celsius. What does mine say? It says 21:31 Friday, 12th of August. It doesn't have the temperature on it. Yeah, it's probably about the same here, to be fair. I would say 88 degrees Fahrenheit where I'm from. Right, so that's the conversion, is it, to Celsius to Fahrenheit? I'm no pro at cities. You're a lot better than I am. You know what you're doing, that's for sure. 2:30 p.m. Well, yeah, I mean, I wasn't taking into consideration the half hour from when I started, but yeah, in essence, I was actually I was right, and especially since I said 2 or 3, because it's right in the middle. There you go. God damn it! Spilling water all over myself. I can't even drink properly. What is wrong with me? I'm just decent at details. Well, sometimes that's all it takes. 88 degrees Fahrenheit is 31.111 degrees Celsius. There you go. Okay, Aaron's getting on now. Alright, looks like he's live. I still haven't heard back from my wife. She should be here very soon. So just keeping Aaron updated. Hot day, hopefully you're not getting too many of them in a row. Yeah, how is it for you guys over there? Because I heard that obviously UK had some like pretty big heat waves, but I think Europe, the temperatures are obviously a bit different because it's slightly different, but I also think that Europe is more likely to have air conditioning in their buildings, whereas like the UK just basically doesn't, because it's never that hot to require them. So hopefully you guys are doing alright over there. It gets hot over here in the summer, but pretty much most places, at least all supermarket complexes, every single one of them has aircon, and most commercial buildings and stuff like that do as well. Sorry? Yeah. Sorry, I just wanted to know so I can definitely start and make sure that yeah. Look, they're in your car, aren't they? Oh, I thought that was in your car. Alright, well, we should be right to start. I have no air conditioning. Does Noddles have air conditioning? Because Noodles doesn't. Maybe Noddles does. That's well, I mean, that's pretty rough. 28 degrees without aircon is still pretty warm. It doesn't sound like much to an Australian, but if you don't have aircon, that may as well be 40. Unless they don't turn it up, just barely doing the air conditioning job. My work is always cool though. Well, there you go. Oh, Noddles does have aircon, but Noodles doesn't. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. I will never understand how one goes without an AC. I'll tell you how one goes without an AC. They live in a climate that is almost always freezing and very rarely sunny. So there's a very little time for them to require an air conditioning. And the times that they do require, quote unquote, require an air conditioning, it's basically just they can get by with a desk fan. That's why. We are getting a call from Aaron though, which is good timing. So let's give him an accept. He might have been in my stream to see that, to be fair. Am I allowed to accept it? There we go. So Greenland? No, just the UK as well. Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear the swamp cooler.
Are you sick or something?
I am, yeah. I've lost my voice.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, you sound different.
Yeah, no, I'm just a bit sick. I'm on it. Ironically, I'm feeling better than I was a few days ago. I was feeling awful a few days ago. It's just more frustrating than ever, but I'm alright. Noddles, thank you for the follow, by the way. Thank you.
Alright, hold on.
Berserker. Oh, I thought I came into you tearing up. No, it's just my voice at the moment. I've just lost it. That's it. Apparently Squirrel just faceplant. Is that what you say? Faceplant to cool off? Feels bad, man. There was a week in Latvia where all the days there were around 32 degrees. Like I said, without aircon, that's pretty much 40. Like over here, that's normal, but like I said, most of us have aircon, so it's not that bad because we always get hot days. But 32 without aircon is a nightmare. I have installed like 500 assets. I have a problem. Crips, why do you do this? Berserker and Crips, thank you for the daily prayers as well. I hope you feel blessed. Thank you also everyone for sticking around. I know this has been a real slow start. I apologise for it, but I'm enjoying chatting to you guys. I'm glad that you stuck around. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. We will play some actual games soon. I'm assuming Aaron is not far away game-wise.
I'm launching it right now.
Okay, wonderful. So probably not a good time for a Learned Toad. No, so much of a bad time for a Learned Toad, in fact, that I turned it off.
Did you really?
Yeah, my voice cannot handle it. I did it last night accidentally because I didn't turn... Like, my voice was almost this bad, and I had it turned on because I'd rushed to start the stream and I didn't get to turn off the ones that I didn't want on, and it killed me. So no, it's off. I'm in a two-story house, and I mainly chill on the second floor. Does that mean you get all the hot air rising? Oof. So you said you're in the game?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna catch up with my chat, which is just like 2 messages, and then I'll turn off my Jazz and Switch out. That'll be good.
No, that's fine. I gotta grab my coffee. Give me like 1 second. I'll be right back.
Alright, easy. Thinks back to riding in an almost 40-degree armored truck in Kevlar with no AC. Oh, sounds like Australia. Have you ever tried walking on asphalt in a 44 degree or 45 degree day? It's the end of your life. Don't even do it. Like, you have so much to live for. Don't do that. Don't do that stuff. It's madness. There's been days so hot over here where the tarmac literally starts melting, and people that are wearing like flip-flops, we call them thongs, but that's a weird thing for everyone else in the world. So flip-flops, like melt to the tarmac, to the road. It's pretty hectic when it gets that hot. Yes, it sucks, doesn't it? Have you ever tried touching car brakes on a 30 degrees day? Do you mean actually the discs? Like the braking discs on the inside of a car? Like, are you a mechanic or something? Or do you mean just the brake pedals? Either way, both are pretty hot. I have done that. Huh? The pedals. Nice.
He's right here.
Not so much
just
the
lay
discs.
back down. Hey, can we try to get on? Can we try to get on Discord?
Because you need the fan on.
Yeah.
We could try it. We can give it a try.
Otherwise, you might. I don't know how loud it is, but I'm probably gonna have to keep it. Yeah. My wife's sleeping in the living room right now.
Alright, let me. If my game bar will ever load, I will leave the party. God damn it. Alright, I'll call you on Discord. Disc sounds like a night. I mean, that'd be hot anyway, but especially on that hot of a day, that's just madness. Absolute mad lad. Right, let's give him a call. Hello?
Can you hear me?
You are substantially quieter.
Yeah, so are you. I think we gotta turn each other up. Hold on.
Yeah. I've just turned you up a bit. I'll need you to talk again though.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
You're still pretty quiet and you're on full volume on my end.
I mean, maybe I could turn up my microphone volume or something.
Oh, that was better then. You might have just been talking a bit quieter. That should hopefully be okay.
I probably am.
That's a bit better, I think. So, chat, just let me know how that volume is if we need to adjust it.
Is the noise reduction working?
Yeah, well, I can't hear it, so yeah, it must be.
Okay, that's good. It's crazy what noise reduction can do, I tell you.
Yeah. It can work for sure. All right, chat, I'm just going to let you know that we're about to start the game. Thank you, Noodles. Thank you, and Noddles. Just a forewarning that I won't necessarily be able to catch every message in chat because Aaron and I chat with each other and stuff. Go stream. Just so some people sometimes get upset because I don't realize that, I think. But I've seen your messages. I know you guys are there. I just can't always respond to them. But are we ready, Aaron? Are we good? I'm going to turn off my music as well because this game does not allow for me to have it playing, unfortunately. I think Aaron might have died.
Stay a while and listen.
Thank you for the lurk, Noddles. I can't help but notice Noodles isn't lurking though. So, oh no, there it is. There it is. It's on cooldown though. Too bad.
I forget how my brain's kind of like not working right now. I forgot how the invite works. Do I have to go into the? Oh, it just pops up.
Yeah, I just send it to you, so you should just come up.
Okay. Well, I know, like with the Xbox, like when you've been inviting me to games, it doesn't come up with the push notification for some reason.
Yeah, it's weird how that's happened to you. I don't know why that is. Alright, we all good? Everyone ready? Strapped in?
Yeah.
Only 45 minutes into the stream and we're just about to start.
Well, you were on the stream, right? You were like doing just chatting or something?
Yeah, I still had it set to a way out, but you know, I was just chilling, just waiting.
Oh, you were streaming in the wrong category?
Oh my goodness. I mean, and as I said to chat the whole time was, we will be starting hopefully shortly, but we do just have to wait for a few reasons. But
no, it actually worked out. It worked out well for me because I just went back to sleep for another half an hour.
Yeah, that would have been alright.
Well, I was supposed to get up early. I was going to try to get up a couple hours before our stream because I have video editing that's due today, and I'm going to be out of town today. So I'm sure the guy's going to be thrilled that I'm not done with his videos. Oof. But he's probably just going to have to deal with it for a day or something. I'm probably going to send him at least 2 of his videos today, but I got to get a couple of music tracks for a couple of them.
Alright. What do we reckon? Am I going to get dialogue this time? Let's find out. I'm going to have the weird funny buggers again. No dialogue! Yay! I don't understand.
There must be a fix for that or something.
I'm genuinely tempted to just turn off the in-game volume at like completely and just play my jazz over it and have to deal
you
with
can
the
if
fact.
you'd like.
Well, the only thing is, like, then I wouldn't get, game sounds like gunshots and things like that. But I'm debating whether it's better to have the jazz going instead of this, like, sometimes, like, the ambient music that sometimes comes in and sometimes doesn't, and is sometimes just blank. Leo's way. Couldn't you just turn off the music only? Usually that's a setting. You would think so, Berserker. However, Joseph Fares, in his infinite wisdom, says, no, not in my game. You must experience it in the way that I say. And the way that I say apparently doesn't frickin' work on my computer. And it just cuts out the dialogue most of the time for no apparent reason. Because that's what I do in every other game I have ever played. I turn music off, I put in my own music, and then I let the dialogue go and I put subtitles on. But this game just says no. No. Why would I do that? So yeah, essentially that's the sacrifice we have to make. Either we can throw bottles. Let's throw some bottles. We're literally just throwing bottles. I thought it was like.
I got me a P5.
Oh, is this like a target practice thing? So yeah, either we get Can you not shoot me, please? Either we get no game sounds, but smooth jazz instead. Oh, I want this one. Instead of the intermittent ambient. Or we get gunshots and such.
Oh, I have good news, Isaac.
Oh yeah?
I think I found somebody who would be willing to be like a regular weekly co-host for my podcast.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, somebody on Twitch. I'm kind of got to work out the details with them. I sent them an it's someone that I already kind of know that I watch and they watch me and stuff. And so they get decent viewership. So I figured, I might as well ask that guy. So I kind of came to me today. So I sent them a message and they seem very interested. I guess we just got to confirm it and get it going, but it sounds like it's probably going to happen. But I will definitely be hitting you up to be a guest on one of the episodes at some point.
Yeah, it might be as I sort of mentioned.
Of course, we could try to work it out however we have to.
A bit of a mission to get it to happen, but I'm certainly willing to try and make it happen somehow.
Oh, great! Discord wants to just start making your voice a robot.
Yeah, that's why we stopped using Discord.
Yeah, it's at this point, it's like if we could have the noise reduction, it's probably okay to like have it cut out sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least for today, just simply because my wife's in the living room sleeping. I turned off the fan and she woke up almost immediately.
Right.
And I was like, okay, well, I didn't realize that you would just wake up that quickly just from me shutting the fan off.
XYV, welcome. You said no multi-stream? There should be a multi-stream. Did I not put it as a thing in the title? I might have forgotten to do that. The multi-stream is on there. It should be. Berserker. Yeah. Berserker posted it just then.
Yeah, guys, if you put an exclamation point multi, it'll bring up multi-stream, which will show both of our points of view. Berserker said, I need a co-host for mine. I had one, but they decided they might want to get into politics, so they don't want their raw, possibly drunken, unfiltered views out on the internet. The podcast would be Blitz, Bibles, and bourbon. So the idea is we sit around and talk all the stuff you're not supposed to talk about while drinking. I mean, I might be down. No, Depends on how crazy it gets, though. You know what I mean? because while I'm not trying to get into politics, I do still have to, as a streamer, I have to watch what I say a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yes, you have to, but sometimes you don't.
X, welcome. XYV said, yeah, I got it. Talking about the multi.
Yeah, it's in there. Yeah, so usually I update my title with it. I have like exclamation mark command and then Discord and then like multi and link and stuff when it's multi streams and all joinable ones. But I just because of the schmozzle starting this evening, I just forgot. I didn't have time as well.
It's all good because I'm usually terrible at reminding people of that command. And actually, that was something that I thought about, is I really should be putting that command in the title. I just put it in now, and I forget that people do that. They like type the command into the title so people can see it.
Yeah,
because it's like, oh no, what were you gonna say?
Sorry, I was just gonna say I would do it now myself as well, but my game is already like stuttering.
Oh no, don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, that's why I thought there wasn't any. You forgot, so lazy. Yeah, that's what it is. You got it. I think this is your wife, by the way.
Oh, is this mine?
I think this is your wife.
You gonna try to get back at me now?
Yeah.
Berserker said, I need someone who doesn't agree with me, but we respect each other and also eloquent, which is a real knife's edge to try and walk.
Oh yeah,
for a partner.
That's a very difficult, very difficult thing to find, and very dangerous thing to try and find. Because finding somebody that has a differing opinion to you, but then respects you enough to say, look, I disagree, and this is why, but you're allowed to have your opinion and we can agree to disagree, is very difficult. Because generally, people will believe that their opinion is the be-all, end-all, and your opinion is stupid. It's very difficult to find someone that's willing to have the discussion and agree that each is different, but that's fine.
Different opinions?
What? Can't do
How
that.
dare.
That's not allowed. How dare. Gee, mine's lagging a bit. I hope it's still watchable for you guys. We've been having some frame drops.
You were having that issue last time too, a little bit, or no?
Yeah, it wasn't as... Nah, I don't know. It was...
Not as bad.
It probably wasn't as bad. I think it just sort of has to settle into the level sometimes. Can we go over here? No. Maybe we have to talk to this dude up here or something.
Oh, we need change? Or do we have to rob the...
I was going to say you could probably steal from this bum over here.
Take the bum's money.
If I distract him... No, I just tell him that he's a mess every time. Why is there someone over here trying to break into this place? I think I'm gonna help this chick break into us someplace.
Dude, my tooth is still sore. I freaking was eating a peach. And the seed from the peach, like it like kind of had little bits that had fallen off of it into the fruit.
Oh.
I don't know if that's normal, but it was like parts of the seed just like broke off like while I was eating it, and I bit into one of them. Luckily it didn't break my tooth or anything, but man, it hurt.
Yeah. Oh, that hurts. And even
to make it worse, it was one of the front teeth.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's not fun.
Like if it was just like one of my molars or something, it probably wouldn't have hurt as bad, but my front tooth being so thin and like probably fragile already. Zerker said, the friend I wanted to do it with, I had the idea while we were sitting around talking politics while drinking. So the co-host inspired the idea, not the other way around. Now that I don't have the co-host, but still like the idea, it's tougher.
Right. Yeah, it makes sense. Why am I just...
I wasn't paying attention. I don't know who I just called.
Ah, yeah, probably your wife.
But I called somebody.
Maybe
I think I'm calling the cops and snitching you out.
Rude. You're pushing me out of frame.
Whoa.
No! I guess I'm out of the game now.
I guess that was game over for you. Yeah, because I snitched you out. You're going back to prison, buddy.
Oh, dear. You haven't played this game or seen the ending, have you? Aaron?
What'd you say?
I said you haven't seen the ending of this game, have you?
No, I haven't. I don't know why your voice is... Hold on, let me turn you up a little bit more. I don't want you to have to, like, talk louder because I know your voice is...
Yeah, I think that's the main thing, yeah.
Let me see if I can't turn you up a little bit. I think it would be output volume. Yeah. Okay, try talking again.
Yeah. Can you hear me now? Usually...
Oh, that's a lot better.
Cool.
I just turned you up by like 40%.
Because usually I'm not incredibly loud, but I obviously would be a bit louder, but my voice is just shut.
I have not seen the ending of this game, though.
Okay, alright. No, just checking.
This is further... Oh. What? Who was that guy?
Yes. Probably like...
Yes.
Harvey's hitman or something.
But why are hitmen coming after us?
Well, we're about to go after Harvey. Harvey already hates us and stuff and wants to kill us, I'm assuming.
But who is Harvey? Well, I see. This is how much attention I pay.
Harvey was like the reason that we're both in prison, I think. Can you come and help me?
I don't know what to do.
Apparently you just want to hide.
I'm like pulling this thing. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, we gotta barricade the door? Well, it's because it doesn't let me turn my camera around. I'm like looking at one position. I cannot turn my camera at all.
Yeah, maybe you can't help me. Maybe I just have to hold that. Oh, well, I'm dead.
No, cool. I think I was supposed to help you. But like, it literally had my camera in one fixed position, and I can't turn my camera at all, so it's hard for me to even see where I'm going.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll try to just follow you this time.
It wasn't really giving me anything other than, like, keep holding that door, so I don't know.
I think I was supposed to push something in front of it while you held it, or
yeah, that would make sense, yeah. Alright, yeah, because you went, like, a completely different direction last time.
Well, there was, like, something I was able to push, but it was different. I think I'm supposed to push this thing here.
Alright, yeah, you push... Okay, so I hold it, you push that in front.
If it'll even let me.
That does seem
Okay, this is bullshit, dude. It literally isn't...
It looks... There it is. There is a prompt there, but yeah, it's not like the camera's...
It's, like, not popping up. Do you see more the issue I'm having here?
I see it, I do see it. I see it keeps popping up every now and then, but it's not, like, really... Well, this is great. I'm dead again.
It's like...
Alright, I'm gonna go...
We'll switch spots.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you try and hold the door, and I'll try and go for that, because that didn't seem to work for you. I don't know why.
I'll get right back to chat in a minute, guys. Give me a second after we get this door barricaded. Yeah, I don't know why. It was like something with the camera, like it wouldn't let me get into the right position to push it or something.
Alright. So I'll go straight through. You hold the door. Nope.
It's gonna make you.
No, because I think
you go in first.
No, I think you
pressed.
Oh, no,
I can move the camera now. Now it's letting me move the camera. Why was I not able to move it before?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
There you go. We got it. All right. Now there was this other thing that you were pulling across last time.
Yeah.
So, oh right, I'm on bottom screen. I just completely forgot about that. So I'll go up here. If you want to pull that across.
He's trying to kick the door down. That's crazy that it shows us
Right,
what he's doing too.
Yeah.
Or are we supposed to both go up there? Like, am I supposed to just put it in the middle and jump over?
Maybe. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because
Oh no, I'm supposed to climb up here.
Oh, I see.
I think you might have to help me up.
Because I think I need... Yeah, right, that makes sense. Because I need your help to open the vent, I think.
Oh, shit. This guy's crazy, dude.
Oh, he's coming. Well, he's here to kill us. So. He has killed me twice already. Yeah. Nope.
Alright, let me see what chat said. Oh, I missed a lot. Doctor said, get another peach one step closer to the pirate look.
No thanks.
Berserkers. I don't know, X said...
Why is it not letting me actually do it? I think you need to help me push this. There we go. Yeah, man, I've had teeth troubles and it's not fun.
He's a great guy, but I generally don't go for guys. That's funny.
Understandable. Right, I'm assuming we now go off this and we move on to the next one. Oh.
I'll go behind that thing real quick.
Behind this thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good thing he's an idiot and he's just just keeps shooting at the same spot. Ambush. Huzzah! I mean, it's not much of an ambush. He literally saw me coming. Vincent! Whoa! Ow, not my face. I need that.
Yeah, just pull. It.
Tap it. Kill the bastard. Make him dead. There we go. Easy. One murder done.
You know, if you hadn't been so insistent on walking and looking cool, that hitman would have killed you for sure. Here's Johnny.
Yep, pretty much. That dude is Michael Myers, as in Shrek. It's Mike Myers.
X said, "I wish there were more games like this. I loved this game."
Yeah, I think I've said it before. It's like it's certainly a bit wonky in parts, but there's certainly
like that part where they wouldn't let me turn my camera, and then all of a sudden they decided that I could just turn my camera.
And when I use the force to save you from a waterfall. But like, yeah, this style of game, it's the sort of thing that I don't want to play very often, but every now and then it's pretty fun. Because, yeah, it's kind of like, I've said before, it's kind of like an interactive movie sort of thing, which I generally prefer more control over the actual and game over the actual game, if that makes sense. But this is fun every now and then. No Michael Myers, the horror movie guy? Yeah. Austin Powers, the horror movie guy. With the mask and the slasher? Yeah, Mike Myers. Same guy.
When you say Mike Myers, I think people think that you're talking about the guy who made Austin Powers.
Yeah. Same guy, right?
Yeah. Same exact guy.
Yeah. What are you doing in my swamp? Walks in with a hockey mask and starts cutting people up. Get out of my swamp.
And he says, "Oh yeah, baby."
Yeah, baby. Oh, Beehive.
Do I make you horny, baby? Do I?
It's the same guy. Same guy.
He's just stabbing people to death saying, do I make you horny, baby?
Wowzers. That's quite a fetish you've got going on. XYV says, yeah, like that, but also a co-op. True, yeah. Man of Medan was also multiplayer up to 5 people, but story game by myself, nah. Yeah, see, I'm almost tempted to consider doing some of those. Like, they're all pretty wonky in their own respects, but the what are they called? They're a trilogy. Well, they're more than a trilogy, sorry. Dark Pictures Anthology.
Oh.
The Until Dawn, Man of Medan, The Quarry is the most recent one, came out not too long ago. There's another one as well, I can't remember. They've all got most of them have got all really dumb twists, which are like the same twists. It boils down to the same twist. And the characters are so hateable, and the story writing is pretty average on a lot of them, but it's kind of fun to play through and just see how stupid it is sometimes, and it can be certainly quite fun. Talk to this guy. Oh no, Noodles messed up his hot cocoa. Oh no. Take Noddle's one, because he made one as well.
Where's Carol? Is she in the...
Oh, that's right. That's why we're here. She'll be in the birthing suite. Don't know where that is, though. I'm just talking to this old dude who probably has Alzheimer's because he doesn't remember that I'm not his doctor. Talk to this random kid.
Okay, we gotta take the elevator to the top floor.
Alright. I'm just going to give advice to this random kid, by the way.
See if you can scare him a little bit.
Well, I just told him to punch the doctor in the face if he scares him, so...
And the mom did not like that.
No, I can imagine I wouldn't like that if some random stranger came up to me and told my kid that. Did you find the elevator? Oh, this way the lifts, apparently. Oh, yeah, they're there.
Oh, I see some right here.
Too slow. Right side. Right, let's go.
Uh-oh. Alright. Wait, what?
Who's this guy?
Yeah, why is he looking at us like that?
Well, because we escaped from jail. And
Well, yeah, but why is it... Make up your mind. Are you suspicious or are you not?
Well, he doesn't know, obviously. He's like, you seem familiar. Don't
Well, if you just think someone seems familiar, you don't fucking look at them all crazy.
Well, you look at him to double check and be like, where do I know you from? Knock him out. Knock him out.
Okay.
Knock him out. We're no good at talking. Knock him out. Got him.
You said one too many words, buddy. Should have shut your mouth while you had the chance.
Yeah, exactly. Idiot.
I kind of wanted to hear what they were going to say to try to talk their way out of that.
Let my fists do the talking. Cool. I was going to say cool. The door's just going to stay open. When that lift goes back down and somebody else gets in, they're not going to know it was us.
The hell?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. A wheelie?
Yeah, hold on. It was going
Too bad you can't roll around in that thing.
It doesn't work. What?
What?
Oh, you have to hold it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah. I love... Good one. I love how stupid the mini games in this are. They're fun, but dumb at the same time.
Yeah, they're just interesting enough to keep your attention on them.
Yeah, it's like, what is this silly thing I can do and waste my time for a little bit? Doesn't actually accomplish anything. But... Whoop. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 29 seconds, not bad. Beat that old man. Just gonna... How many janitors does it take to screw in a light bulb? There you go. Right. Wow, lucky. No,
that's a union for you, man.
I mean, that's what most businesses would like you to believe the union is like, and unfortunately, in some ways, they are sometimes. But...
I mean, I guess it probably depends on what union. Like, I worked at a paper mill, so the work was like super easy. It was like we probably realistically didn't need as many people as we had, but and a lot of people were overworked. Like, if somebody would call out sick, then somebody else would have to come in. But it would be like, do we always really need all those people? Maybe not. You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, most places have the reverse, where they are way understaffed and people get made to do the job of like 2 to 3 people, just because the management
the
can't
nature
be bothered.
of the field.
Well, no, just because management can't be bothered spending a few extra dollars to hire the amount of people that are actually required for the job.
Yeah.
Especially in like fast food, they just will.
Well, yeah, but
fast food and retail.
That's not a problem, and that's not usually a problem in a union job, is it? I mean, it may be, but
I don't know. I don't even know.
I can see that being an issue in fast food for sure. You know what I mean?
I don't even know what really qualifies as a union job, to be fair.
Usually, well, it's usually, bigger industries, but like generally union jobs are like, there's a union of, it's basically separate from the company, but they do negotiations with the company and have a contract to, negotiate higher wages or benefits for the employees, which can work, but it also can come back to slap you in the face.
Yeah.
Because some unions and I don't have anything against unions. I'm part of one, but some unions just take advantage of the company so much to the point where the company finally says, like, okay, we've had enough. And then the company's just like has so much resentment towards unions in general, and then they're like doing everything in their power to try to bring the unions down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But a lot of that is self-inflicted by the unions themselves because they get too greedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, we have so much power, we could walk out if the company doesn't do our bidding.
I'm gonna steal your wife from me, Aaron. How do you feel about that?
Well,
says
where are you then?
Well, I'm smacking a vending machine apparently. Depends on the union and the area. A lot of American unions go too far. Like they get what they want and need, and then ask, what else can we ask for? Yeah, see, I don't feel like we've really had that, or I haven't experienced that issue in Australia at least. The unions, as far as I'm aware, are usually kept fairly in check, just like the companies are, because we have like extra specific like oversight committees outside of even unions and businesses and stuff like that keep both of them in check.
Yeah,
it's not perfect, but it certainly does help.
Yeah, I'm sure. What? They know we're here?
Mm-hmm.
That's because we knocked that guy out. See, we should have talked our way out of it. I told you.
We did talk our way out of it. What do you mean?
With our fists?
I'm pretty sure they come anyway.
Oh, I'm just gonna stay in here with my kid and the baby, and you can go run from the cops.
Oh yeah, that'll work well.
Maybe you can distract them into leaving.
Apparently the problem is a lot of areas you have to be part of the union even if you don't want to be. Oh really? That's definitely not the case. Well, I mean, I've only worked in a few areas, so I can't actually say, but any of the jobs that I've worked in so far, there's generally been the option to join a union, but you don't have to.
Yeah. Hey, are you? Because it only shows my screen on my thing. Oh, okay. Is it switching back and forth?
Yeah, switching back and
That's
forth.
interesting.
Oh, my lag. Please, my lag spikes.
Oh, shit.
Nah, I got it. I got this. Through the door, son. Get out of here.
The cop didn't even have a gun pulled.
He's not an American.
Oh, this security officer thinks he wants to be a hero or something, like he's a cop or something.
Now, hero this, son.
Oh my god. Did you just throw him down there?
I don't know if he made it down or not. It didn't show it on camera, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, that was a little intense. I was all, damn, you're about to throw him down that stairwell. That's not going to feel good.
That'll be the second murder we've done in this stream. A union in the States are huge political factors. Oh god, now it's my turn again. Can I go through this? I can. Bookshelf.
Oh, so I think what Berserker was saying, that you and him are on the same page. I didn't understand the comment, but they said in my chat, I write and I are on the same page. I think they were saying, because they were talking about their podcast, how they needed somebody that was like opposite opinions or something.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I feel like we have had a few opinions that have lined up. I think, yeah. So it wouldn't work for me on the podcast anyway. Not that I'd have really have much time to do it, but yeah. Oh, whoops.
They weren't talking about the podcast, although that just was coincidence. That just happened to make sense for that conversation as well. No, Berserker had said that about the hitman being an idiot. That's where I was saying we're on the same page. In Sweden, we call out union.
Well, you just got caught.
Our union. Did I?
Yeah. I don't know if that was meant to happen. No, it wasn't. It switched to you and I don't think you were watching. Yeah, here we go. This is you.
They're having surgery in there and I'm just running through.
Yeah.
Why does it look like a warehouse in there, though?
Yes. John McClane, go for it.
In Sweden, we call our union facket, pronounced F-it.
Wow. So Berserker says, our union in the States are huge political factors and spend a lot of time and money lobbying, and we're unfortunately very lobbyist influenced, so the unions keep a lot of power. Yeah, that's one of the things, and again, I maybe don't want to go too far down this, oh, what the hell? Hello? Down this discussion, just because it obviously will get a bit political. But the States has, like, just in general, when it comes to laws and a lot of different things, there's a lot of power with whoever has the most money. You can lobby. In Australia, you can't, as far as I'm aware, you can't just lobby for something to be a law or not a law. It gets, made a law by, the House of Representatives and stuff like that. Whereas over there, the person with the biggest paycheck can often make the rules or stop the rules being made, which is
yeah, that's the bad part of it, and perhaps lobbying could never work in general, but I think the way it was intended to be was not for people just to be bribing people. It was intended for people to like have discussions and like talk about issues. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then kind of try to maybe persuade somebody to go with your law based on the issues and discussing them. But yeah, I think it's definitely
it just turns into
probably and a lot of bribery going on.
Who has the deepest pockets, unfortunately. That was slightly excessive. I don't know what you mean. I just bashed a bunch of people in the head with a light bulb, with a lamp post. Infinity Noddles and Noodles, thank you for dropping into the stream. Sorry I couldn't respond to too many of your messages. I hope you enjoyed the stream though, and I hope to catch you another time. But yeah, enjoy wherever you got to go now. Thank you for stopping in. Someone call security. I think they did. For sure, I think most people agree with that being a problem regardless of which side of the aisle they're on. Yeah, I think so. You gonna kick it again? Or? Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of people agree that kind of is an issue.
Stop! You're under arrest!
Oh, is this me? Oh.
Are those two cops swaying their bodies at exactly the same animation? Like, it looks like...
Oh, I was supposed to go backwards.
Oh, what?
I thought I was going
you
forwards.
walk towards them.
Whoops.
I mean, can you just shoot the cops? No.
I was trying. I legitimately was trying.
It
but he
probably doesn't work.
He shoots it in the air. See, he does this. He does that. I'm gonna put so many holes in the roof of this hospital. You're gonna wish that you hadn't have walked up to me.
And then your magazine runs out and they tackle you. Or shoot you.
The bill is gonna be incredible here. It's also amazing that I have like 30 bullets in this clip, apparently. Please, open the door. Okay. Now if I just quickly shoot this dude in the head, we'll be all good. Gotta run out of ammo. Nah, infinite mag, it's fine. Which is why we have people making $200,000 a year that are millionaires laughing but not really funny. Yeah, it's kind of disgraceful, but what can you do? Unfortunately, the everyman can't really do anything about it.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, officer.
We have two fugitives lodged in the hospital right now.
I know.
Where,
My
you calling us
colleague
fat?
just called me. I think it's these two guys in the paper.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I have dialogue for this random part for some reason.
Anyway.
If you see them, you make sure you stay safe. Stay away and call for any of us, okay?
Will do. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Sure. We'll be patrolling this wing for now, so we'll be close by. If you see
I think I'm just gonna have to get the subscription to this website. I was trying to cheap out and save the money, but I have to finish these videos by today, and I have to leave in the morning to go work on another video shoot. I want to try to get these videos done and sent out to this guy at least. You know, even if they're not 100% perfect, he could always request a revision or whatever. But I think I'm gonna have to get the subscription to this website for stock footage and music and stuff. It's like $65 a month.
Right.
Which is kind of more than I was hoping to pay, but
yeah,
at
getting
this
like
point, I think, yeah.
royalty-free images, sounds, things like that can be like real expensive.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, screw it. I might as well just pay the $65 a month for this website because it's like a lot of money, but it's at the same time compared to how much individual assets cost to license, it's a lot cheaper in the long run just to get the subscription, you know?
Yeah, I guess it largely depends on if you're gonna like use those assets again.
Right, because I could download. That's another thing is I could just theoretically I could have it for a few months and then just download all the assets, I guess, and use them offline. But you know, we'll see what happens. I might just keep the subscription for a little while as long as I'm doing videos that require those assets, you know. Which most videos do, like any kind of ad for a business or anything, it's like you want to use some kind of music track or whatever, you know, maybe a little bit of B-roll.
And you can't, and you have to use royalty-free stuff, otherwise you'll get the business in trouble.
See, I could just leave you right now.
Yeah, well, I think you're about to run over some cops.
Did I just drive up the staircase? I like how they kind of did the, like, stuff like this, where it's kind of slow motion.
Just a little bit outnumbered right now.
It's just, they're just showing us the whole situation while they Oh my
Oh,
god.
come off it.
Did you get shot at all? I mean, I would have thought you would have gotten shot a
There's
few
like
times.
15 police officers pointing guns at us. What are these, stormtroopers?
That's so unrealistic.
Somehow not. I think I got hit maybe once or twice. But somehow got out of that. It seems legit.
Stormtroopers. I've heard my friends say that the stormtroopers aren't accurate, but I'm back watching the Star Wars movies. I felt like they were fairly accurate, at least. I mean,
a lot of them were pretty inaccurate. Clone troopers and stormtroopers were pretty inaccurate.
so why do people always joke about stormtroopers not being able to hit people or whatever?
Yeah, well, they always miss any of the important targets. That's for sure. And especially if it's a main character. As soon as a main character rocks up, they cannot hit a single damn thing.
Well, that's just action movies in general.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But stormtroopers just like canonized that so well.
Berserker said it was a trap. They were supposed to get away.
Berserker, have you seen the end of this? Because remember, no spoilers.
Is that a spoiler?
Well, I just want to make sure we're not getting any spoilers. Oh no, he means in Star Wars. Right. It was a trap. Right. Okay. They were meant to get away from the stormtroopers. Right. Sorry. You're good. You're good. FBI crime stats says that cops will miss about 80% of the time. I mean, I'd like to say that's deliberate because it should be. It should be more of a deterrent.
Like just to scare people shooting a gun off and missing.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, I don't want to start any political nonsense, but cops in Australia are told to use guns as an absolute last resort, whereas cops in America are often taught to use guns as one of the first resorts.
They're supposed to, and that's police corruption. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's not how it's supposed to be, for sure.
Yeah, well, because the way that they're trained, I think, is to use their taser first, if necessary.
They should de-escalate first, and then use non-lethal force, and then use lethal force if nothing else is there.
Right. And I mean, I think there are some good cops out there that probably do that, but yeah, generally, at least here in the U.S., there's a big corruption problem with police and stuff, or maybe they don't intend to always do it, but they feel so entitled and powerful that they could essentially bully people or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. They get drunk on the power and then just go, oh no, he's gonna get away. Better shoot.
Doctor said I was going to mention Berserker's thing. They were ordered to miss. But then there is the scene in Mandalorian.
Yeah, where they're trying to shoot and they're actually just missing all the time, because that was like supposed to be an Easter egg thing.
Yeah, I haven't seen Mandalorian, although I might watch it at some point.
It's probably probably one of the best ones.
I haven't been too enthusiastic on the new Star Wars content, only because
That's fair.
I watched the episode 7.
Yeah.
And terrible movie, in my opinion.
Absolutely. The sequels are absolute hot trash. I mean, this might get political. I don't care. The sequels are absolute hot garbage. The writing is just the worst writing I have seen in movies, pretty much.
It's Parachute.
Yeah, sure, Parachute's fine. Rogue One was pretty decent. Solo I haven't seen, but I've heard it's okay. But like certainly the mainline sequels were just absolute dribble.
Well, the main issue I had with 7 is it basically, yeah, like you said, it really was dribble, and it was basically reusing a lot of like scene structures or concepts from like the original trilogy and like rehashing those, but they did it so many times it was like, oh my god, like, are you guys just regurgitating like like taking the first 3 movies, throwing them into a blender, and then just regurgitating that out to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, essentially what they did was they just tried to like bludgeon people with fan service, and some people that was enough for and they fell for that, but most people, especially people that loved the original ones, were like, oh, but this writing is garbage, it doesn't make any sense, the stories don't make any sense, you've killed the characters that used to be, you know, quite good characters, well-known characters, and suddenly you've just assassinated them and just changed who they are. And the new characters are just so two-dimensional, one-dimensional.
Come on,
and it's just, yeah, it's pretty awful.
There's this arcade machine and it says play, so I click play, and it's literally like him just standing in front of it, like I can't do anything with it.
That's sad. Come on, for all the things this game lets you do, it doesn't let you do that.
It doesn't let you play a freaking arcade machine?
Yeah, come on now.
Come on, unplug the fuel line.
They also threw out...
Oh,
Oh, right. I told it to do that, but it didn't let me.
what, the logbook?
No, it said undo the fuel line, which is at the back there. Which I
Or
did
the back
tell
of
it
the
to
plane?
do, but it didn't. Yeah. It was on the side you were on.
I
Yeah.
can't move this plane if you don't unplug the fuel line.
Yeah, I mean, I did do that, but it didn't let me, so... Yeah, it did that.
We probably need something.
Oh, turn off fuel flow. I guess you have to follow the cable, turn it off, and then unplug it.
Well, that would make sense.
Yeah.
We don't just disconnect those with fuel pumping.
Well, I didn't realize it was still pumping. I thought that was done in the cutscene.
Alright, guys. The plane's filled
Berserker
up.
says
Unplug
they
the
also
fuel
threw out most of the expanded universe when they bought Star Wars, and then one thing they kept from the books was the worst part of the books. Exactly. They were just like, everything is not canon anymore, except for these crappy parts that nobody liked. And then, suddenly, somehow, the Emperor returned. The worst part of writing I have seen in a very long time. And you got to get in the plane, by the way.
I'm ready
You have to
go.
open the hangar
Let's
doors, I
open up the
think.
gates.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how.
All right. Yeah, no, you're right. Maybe we both have to. There's a sandwich in there. Don't do it.
Sandwich?
Yeah, in the fridge. I'm assuming maybe one on either side. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, and there was just like way too many plot holes and stuff that just felt so lazy. Oh, am I allowed to get in? Legion Gaming's here. Welcome. How you doing? He's practically immortal. It's believable. He knew the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise. That's how. That is such a weak and lame reasoning, though. And they didn't explain that either. They were just like, oh, I guess he's back, instead of having any sort of new or interesting villain of any kind. They're just like, what were the fans like? I know, let's bring back the one big evil villain that we've had before and not explain how. He's just back. And then his plan was just silly as well. It was just so poorly written. I was just about to say it's the 70s. I don't think they have remotes for the doors. Yeah, no, they don't. Not for this, no. The books explained it, but it was dumb even in the books. But the thing is, it shouldn't have had to be explained in the books anyway. For one, I don't know what it was specifically. I'm sure it was dumb, but it shouldn't have had to be explained in the books. It should have been explained in the mainline movies, because it was part of the main canon of the universe. It shouldn't have to have been done in off-screen literature. I was like, really? This is the one thing you kept from the books? The worst part? Oh, right. So that was the part. I see. Yeah. like all three of the sequels just felt so lazy and sloppy, and some of the dialogue, like the scene as well with the they fly now. Do you remember that part? I don't know if that was in 7. I don't know if it was one of the other ones.
Are you asking me?
Yeah, you. Yeah.
No, I don't remember anything from that movie, to be honest.
Right. Because they were getting chased by stormtroopers, and a bunch of them had jetpacks on and were flying after them. And then I think it was Poe or something's like, they fly now? They fly now. And everyone's like, yeah, of course.
That's such a
what do you mean
cheesy
they
line.
fly now? But it wasn't even just that it was cheesy. It was like, no, they've always flown. They've always had jetpacks. What do you mean? This is not a new thing. They've had dark troopers. They've had all sorts of different troopers. They've always been able to fly. They've always had jetpacks. What? It was dumb. Enjoy your luck, XYV. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, on my side as well. I swear they included that just to slap people around, slap the people complaining about the books not being included in the face, right? Yeah, it's just lazy, man. It's just lazy. Books took place after the original trilogy. Right. I got a sexy hydration. Let's do that.
If I just dove to a different spot on the island altogether.
I mean, you could do that. Probably just desync and tell us to start again. Yeah, when do I pull the cord? Oh, it just does it for me? Or do I just...
Oh my god!
I think I just die now. I think you have to get to me.
I mean, I'm really far away from you too.
Yeah.
How do I pull the cord?
Well, you've got to grab me first, I think. Well, it's jibbing out pretty hard, isn't it? There we go. I think that's literally supposed to happen. I always wanted an Old Republic series, but seeing how they handled 7, 8, and 9, I'm afraid that how they would do it. Yeah. I've lost most faith in the Star Wars series. I mean, a lot of it was restored with Mandalorian, because I feel like they had some stupid moments in that for sure, but I feel like it was still a really good series. And Boba Fett was like the adventures of Mandalorian with his random like house guest Boba, like he just housekeeping for Boba. Well, not housekeeping, that's not the word I'm looking for, but he was just doing, you know, his housekeeping stuff. But I still enjoyed it.
I don't know if we're gonna make it to the landing spot. We'll be close though. Hopefully it doesn't make us redo it over that.
I don't know. I don't know if we have to get to the specific spot or not. Yeah, it looks like it might just... Oh, maybe we have to redo it now.
God, what in the...
Maybe not. Maybe that's right. Maybe it's done it properly.
Yeah, I was like, is that a... Well, it gave me that sound effect, which I think it usually gives us...
Okay, no, we have to do it again. Because this is all you. I don't do anything here. Just direct us.
Let me try to turn around.
I'm afraid how Amazon is going to take on Lord of the Rings. They've already made the first series, haven't they? It's awful. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be absolute garbage because they were in talks with the estate of I cannot remember who it is that made it anymore, and I feel really bad about that. But they were in talks with the estate, and they were like, "Oh no, where you're wanting to take this is just terrible. No, we don't want this Lord of the Rings. We don't want Lord of the Rings name on this. No, don't do that." And so they were not allowed to use any of the established lore for Lord of the Rings, like any of the proper lore, characters and stuff like that. So it's not even really Lord of the Rings anymore. They've just had to use like generic stuff. So it's going to be terrible. It's going to be terrible because they just want to make it another Game of Thrones rather than a proper Lord of the Rings. So it's going to be awful. It's gonna be a crap show because they ruined Wheel of Time. Yeah, I was really keen to see Wheel of Time because I've never read the books or anything, but it looked cool. But it sounds like it might be terrible. Doing the same thing to Lord of the Rings, and I don't even mean diversity, I mean story changes. Yeah, man. It's a shame. It could have been amazing, but they just want to cash in a few quick bucks by just making another Game of Thrones, just chucking in all the violence, all the sex scenes, none of the original characters, just making it just terrible. You might like it since you haven't read the books. I feel like, yeah, that was my thoughts with like Wheel of Time. For if I was going to watch it, I might not hate it too much because I don't have the source books to reference it to know how terrible it is. Untrue to the books it is, but I know Lord of the Rings one I will hate. I just will. It's going to be garbage. Which is a shame, because I was really excited for it when they were announcing it. Because it sounded like it could have been great, but they just butchered it. I feel like I have my hopes too high for the House of Dragons. Is that a new Game of Thrones thing that's coming out?
What did you say?
Lee says, I feel like I have my hopes too high for the House of Dragons. Is that a new I feel like that's the Game of Thrones thing, right?
We actually get a shoot where there's combat.
It's a bit janky, but
It's not bad.
yeah, it's not the best, not the worst.
It kind of feels kind of like Grand Theft Auto combat almost.
Except without the aiming, like the auto aim or the aim assist. I think we got all the guys here. Now we're just straight into our motors, which is good.
Who those the guys were that we just killed?
They were Harvey's guys.
What are we on Panama now? No.
I think we literally are in somewhere like that, yeah. Oh no, we're in Mexico, aren't we? We're going to Mexico.
What did it?
You just cut out massively.
Not Panama. Huh? You cut out there when you were talking.
Yeah, you cut out as well. I didn't hear what you said.
I mean, we're in the U.S. still, right? Obviously.
We're in Mexico.
Or did we, like, fly... Oh, we flew down to Mexico? Is that what we did?
Yeah, that's what we did.
Well, that makes sense.
Oh, get down.
I don't know what I'm doing. I was looking at the wrong screen. Doctor said the new Game of Thrones show should be good. Matron has said he loved the pilot.
I never cared for Game of Thrones to begin with, even though on paper it should have been something that I would like. I just never got the hype. I think because everyone else was so damn never shut up about it. And then when it ended so poorly, I was kind of vindicated. But
yeah, and then what about that episode where they had a Starbucks cup sitting out? Like, what the hell? Who makes that? Whoever did that is getting fired.
Yeah. No one would stop talking about that either.
Or maybe it was intentional. Maybe that was just like
Starbucks paid them about it, so yeah,
crap ton of money. I don't know why, but the sound of these constant bullets is really annoying me.
We've played like Sniper Elite and everything, and this is the problem. Oh, I think one of us. Oh wait, no, we got that.
I mean, someone was wearing a watch in Gladiator. Shit happens. Yeah, but I don't know. It's like, man, how many eyes? Here's the reason why I don't accept that. Because I do editing and color grading, and I'm like, if you're not paying attention to the scene in its full entirety, then that's a problem. You're not being a very good editor in that case, you know what I mean? And then all the other people that have to look at it before it releases on actual television, like it goes in front of like probably 5, 6, 7 different sets of eyes, if not more. And you're telling me none of those entertainment professionals could have scene that Starbucks kept there.
Well, I think
it doesn't make any sense.
I think the main thing is with the movie, I 100% agree with you, but I think with there's so much time pressure on series, especially for one that's that hyped up. Jeez, thanks, Lee. That you just miss stuff because there's so much time pressure. Even if you are good at your job,
yeah, I don't know.
Everyone misses stuff every now and then.
Well, I mean, I get the idea of everyone missing stuff every now and then, but like I said, if you have 7 different sets of eyes all looking at an episode before it releases, it's like, you know what I mean? Like that's very coincidental or insane that like out of all of those people that not one person could have noticed it.
Yeah, but it's potentially
I would get it if it was
7 sets of eyes that are looking for the same thing, that are all under the same time pressure, that didn't have the time and like, well, just the pressure and stuff, and they didn't realize it. I mean, yeah, it's not great, but it's like it's not not exactly the worst, the most egregious thing that's ever happened. I can't get this guy, by the way. I'm on the sniper now.
Berserker said, yeah, in this day and age of computer graphics, especially with the budget they have for Game of Thrones, they could have removed it if they really wanted to.
I think it's just that no one saw it. I think that's what it is. I don't think it was that somebody saw it and didn't bother to remove it. I think it's just the time pressure and the crunch of it all, because it's pretty bad, like, crunch sort of culture over there in those sorts of things. They just didn't see it in time, and then by the time it was seen, it was too late.
Berserker said they think it's likely they left it on purpose.
Oh, okay. Well, that was one of the things we were saying as well. That's the other thing, is that they could have just been like, well, this will get people talking about it, so sure, let's leave it.
Or they, like I said, maybe Starbucks paid them a huge sum of money to do it.
Yeah, possibly.
If they did it intentionally, then okay, I still think it's ridiculous. But
worked. Bloody worked.
I can almost respect that more than them having missed it.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible that is the case. Yeah. Because, yeah, like I said, nobody had shut up about it, so obviously it worked.
But see, if they did it intentionally, I would almost respect it more than if they missed it, because I'm like, I think both are ridiculous, both ways you look at it, but
well, the thing is,
I feel like them missing it is more ridiculous.
The thing is that they can claim whatever they want, because nobody really knows. They can just be like, oh yeah, we meant to do that, and then everyone will respect it. Okay, I'm done with
Mr. Dabs said, there's a good chance those people probably weren't watching closely. I mean, often do you watch a show fully through without picking up your phone and just start scrolling? Oh, you think that people? Yeah, that's even worse. You're watching a show
people doing the video editing and just picking up their phone.
Yeah, but you're not paying attention to the show that you're supposed to review for your network because you're too busy on Twitter. You know what I mean? Like
that would be pretty bad.
That would be terrible. But hi, welcome. Thank you for joining, Debs. How are you doing?
Welcome, Adam, as well, by the way. That's also. Probably looking up and in the middle rather than the floor. Yeah, because I think it was sort of like a semi-peripheral sort of thing, so it would have been easier to miss. But yeah, guess we'll never know. Maybe it was deliberate. Maybe they just were under time pressure and they missed it. Both are equally plausible.
Berserker said what they're saying is that they think that maybe it was a mistake to begin with, but that it was there, so they left it in there.
Right.
I mean, if they didn't have the time before, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
if they saw it and then they're like, well, we're already in like post-production now to paint it out of every scene.
Yeah, we can't like refilm all these shots.
Yeah, it's going to be like we'd either have to spend hours upon hours upon hours like rotoing it out in post or reshooting the whole thing, we're just gonna have to leave it in. That's very possible.
I guess theoretically they could have taken it out in post, but I don't know the capabilities of something like that. You know,
well, that's what I was just saying.
A little bit harder to do.
It would be hours and hours of rotoscoping it out in every single frame of every scene that it was in. It's just like one cup, but it takes a surprising amount of effort to rotoscope out like one cup from a number of scenes, and they might have already been like essentially done, but just had to check over it or something. Oh.
I wonder how many scenes that coffee cup was in, though, because if it was only in one scene, they could have just refilmed it probably real quick.
Yeah, maybe. It all depends
Called
on
the actors in on an emergency, and
it all depends on how close to the deadline they were and how many people were working on it, and how involved the scene was. If they could get the place to film again, like maybe they couldn't get it on short notice. You know, there's plenty of factors that could have contributed to it.
Dab said rotoscope D's nuts.
Got him. Pete says, even with 2 sets of eyes on everything we edit, things still get missed. Yeah, it's easy enough to miss stuff.
Well, how many sets of eyes did he say? 3?
He said 2. He said 2.
Yeah, but that's a lot less of sets of eyes than what's happening at the network. I guarantee you have multiple editors looking at it, you have a producer looking at it, or more than one producer possibly. You have a director probably looking at it. You know what I mean? Like, you have so many people that are literally watching this episode before it releases.
Yeah, but all of them are sort
because
of
everyone has to approve it.
The thing is, though, there's only like 1 or 2 people from each thing watching it for certain things. Like, one person's only watching for like lighting or something, and one person's only really listening to it for the sound design, and one person's doing. It's very rare that I imagine, I obviously don't work in the industry, so I don't 100% know, but I imagine it would be very rare to have everyone being able to focus on everything the whole time and getting everything. Especially,
well, that's what I'm thinking, though, is even with all those people, like, even if they're looking for different things, I mean, you would imagine that, like, the lighting guy, he's looking at lighting, so what is he looking at? He's looking at shadows on objects and stuff in the scene, probably, and different things, right? So I don't know, it's just, to me, I don't know. I get it, people make mistakes, it's just still, it's ridiculous to me, if that was, like, really a mistake that they didn't notice. Like you said, they probably saw it and then they probably left it in. That's the most plausible thing, I think.
Yeah, they were probably just under so much pressure, time pressure to get it out, especially the hype that show had, that they would have done everything, and then by the end they'll be like, look, it's not like it's, right in the foreground. It's going to take an inordinate amount of effort to take out compared to how much it would actually benefit taking out, and so we're just going to leave it in.
There are some guns there if you were interested in switching it, but
yeah, no, I'm good with this one.
Yeah, I've said realistically it shouldn't even get to the point of being caught in editing, because how many people were watching it while filming? Surely someone would have seen it during filming and could have said something. Yeah, the PA's just in the back like, do I say something or not?
Do I mention it?
Should I interrupt the middle of the scene?
So Berserker, thank you for being here in the stream. Thanks for being here. See, you gotta go. Have fun.
Oh, Berserker said they gotta go.
Yeah, have fun going home. I appreciate you being here.
What is that crazy door they're shooting us through?
I think it's, oh my god, what?
Well,
it's just a door, but apparently they shoot real good from there.
Adam said, I mean, take Disney's writing team on Star Wars, they don't always hire the best.
Yeah, true.
Well, that's true.
He
Obviously.
He also said, well, the series had been over for ages and we're still talking about it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, regardless of whether it was a stunt or an accident or whatever, it got a lot of PR and a lot of people talked about it. So it kind of worked for them.
What the hell are we supposed to do? Because it's hard to get past them without getting shot.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay. I don't know.
Is it like Zelda? Do I just need to get in a barrel and walk around in the barrel?
No, you need to do a solid snake. Get in the crate. Oh, you have to shoot, apparently. My guy's telling you to shoot. And then I guess I can get closer? Question mark? Oh, I go across? Okay, maybe. Maybe I can get around behind the door now. Throw. Oh, here we go. You're going to be able to, like, shoot this in front of the door and blow it up. There we go.
Nice.
Oh, my frames. I hope this is watchable for you guys. I'm so sorry about the frame rate. There's unfortunately nothing really I can do. I've done as much as I can.
Just looks like a slideshow.
I don't think it's that bad, but like it's not the best. It was near the end, so it might have been found after they were done and they were unable to get them all together. They should have put the cup in something else or poured it in a time period cup. Yeah. Well, that's what a lot of people were saying. Like, could you not have like used a cup that was appropriate to the time period?
These are people who have prayed to the Night Mother. They request a visit from a speaker to arrange someone's assassination.
Oh, assassination, you say? Well, we've done quite a lot of that here, so I am your man. Okay. Why can I not? Why can I only peek that side? I can't see anything that side. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, so now I guess I gotta start figuring out the first episode of this podcast. I'm gonna have to come up with an outline of talking points.
Yeah, remember, start as political as you can, and just never go back.
Yeah, start as controversial. Start calling out all the streamers that I don't like for different reasons.
Yeah, all of them. Every single one. Make it an absolute just crapshoot.
It's funny because I could end up doing something like I wouldn't ever try to obviously, you know, call individual specific people out or whatever.
But
it's funny because it's like, imagine doing something like that and then people just love it because it's just dramatic. Because that's what most people just like drama.
Yeah,
no,
not wrong.
All jokes aside, I want it to be educational and interesting, you know.
Yeah. Why is this wine bottle invisible? I can't see through it. Invincible, not invisible. That's literally the opposite of that meaning.
Dab said, no, please call individual people out.
Call them all out. Call everyone out. Just be a prick to everyone. Even the people that you like. Yeah. Just be like, I'm calling you out, son.
Yeah, just talk shit about everybody equally.
Yeah. Then you can't be accused of being, like, favorites with anyone.
Right.
I don't know if we're supposed to defeat the waves.
And those of you who I'm friends with, you'll know. If you know, you know. Deb said it's not talking shit if you like them.
Sorry, you just cut out massively there. I didn't catch that.
Deb said it's not talking shit if you like them.
Right, okay. It's just a conversation at that point.
Adam said, remember you gotta include the cringy clickbait. You'll never believe the ending. Like and follow for part 2. Most amazing and incredible things.
Yeah, we were talking about that in my last stream. About like TikTok and stuff. And all the clickbaity titles and things. Yeah, they just make me want to throw up in my own mouth. Are we supposed to be just pushing up? Is this like an endless spawn thing? You never know in these games whether like it's gonna be they'll stop spawning eventually, you just have to wait, or if it's gonna be like they won't stop spawning until you push.
And you have to like push, yeah.
Well, we got it so far, so. Oh, it wasn't your stream. It wasn't your last stream. It was Lee's this afternoon. That's right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
I will never learn, Adam.
As far as a grenade launcher.
Yeah. It's kind of rude. Destroying my frames with that rocket launcher.
This guy's just coming out, just shooting grenades out like...
Just blowing up his own house.
Oh, what am I doing? I keep looking at the wrong screen.
I keep looking at a slideshow.
At a slideshow.
Oh wow, I can shoot through the wall.
Uh,
Nice.
say hello to my little friend. Man, I am not getting... I think I need to move closer.
Say hello to my little friend.
There we go. Thank you, Adam, for that. Adam just played the say hello to my little friend.
Yeah,
Sound alert.
it's funny. Deb said, "Are you a top or a bottom?"
Yes.
A top in this case. He's a topless, Adam said.
True.
Thank you for the cheer, I appreciate it. Thank you for the bit. Thank you so much.
Okay, finally got the guy on the left. Did you get the guy on the right?
I think so.
Did. Oh yeah, there's another guy
Oh.
over here. Cut him. Whoa! Wowzers.
You lay down? Rex, lay down. What the hell?
Oh, my frames, please! Oh, here we go.
The
This
screen,
might actually be
clearly,
the end
I'm
of the
talking
game.
about the screen.
I think this might actually be the end of the game.
Oh, really? Well, that's good timing if it is.
It's either the end of the game or very near to the end of the game. Dem frames, I can count them. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, done. All the frames.
Yeah. Okay,
someone...
wet my whistle. Give me a second.
Okay. Can someone that's played this before confirm if this is the end part here or if there's like another sequence after this? I think there might be another sequence, but I don't know how long it is. I'm more likely to kill him, so let me approach.
Mr. Dab says I can confirm it, but I won't because of spoilers.
Well, mainly just I kind of need to know lengthwise because I'm at the end of my stream time.
I guess the question is how much longer until the game is over.
Yeah, I can push it for like another 20 to 30 minutes potentially if that's all it's going to be. But if it's going to be like 45 to an hour or something, then we'll have to wrap it up at the very end of this cutscene. Like, don't give it away, but...
Deb said lengthwise, it's above average.
I see.
So, it's gonna take a while, is what you're saying?
Because I know this is definitely the beginning of the end, but I don't know how much is left after this part.
I was joking about being able to confirm I have played it before, but I don't remember if this is it. Oh, okay.
Right. Okay.
He's just trolling us. Per usual.
This is the end of this level, apparently, says P. Okay.
So this is the end of the game right here?
Well, you say it's the end of this level.
Well, this still doesn't necessarily tell us anything.
No, exactly. He says the next level is long, but the last one.
What am I supposed to do? Shoot him?
No, just wait. Now shoot him.
Right in the neck, I got him. It's crazy how where I shot him is where he actually got shot in the cutscene. Because I shot him like exactly in that spot.
I just shot him in the face like 3 times.
How did we shoot him this many times and he's still shooting? Like, I literally just put 20 bullets into him with the machine gun, and he's like still shooting.
And I put 5 bullets directly into his face, like through his brain.
Deficit, shoot him in the dick.
I mean,
you missed your opportunity.
Yeah, true.
The testy shot, like on Sniper Elite.
Because I forgot that it was like, yeah, it's literally like it doesn't matter where you shoot him, he's still gonna die the same. So I could have done that. There we go. So it sounds like we have one more stream in it. Because that was the end of this level by the looks of it, but then there is one more.
One more like level?
Yeah, apparently there's one more and it's fairly long. Which...
Should we just cut it off here?
Well, I was going to say, I feel like this might count as the next level. Because I don't...
So you just want to try to do this real quick? See what happens.
Well, I don't know if this is started, like, and this is counted as the next level, or if it's going to be... Like,
well, it should give us a checkpoint after this part, right? Or
sure
when we start...
This one.
How do the saves work in this game? Does it start us at the beginning of the level when we start again?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure there was a few times where we, like, sort of... Like, we checkpointed after it, like, we ended after a cutscene, I guess, but we were,
Dude, the game is so loud right now. This part is just extra loud.
Mine's not too loud. I've got it turned down a little bit, though, obviously. No, not yet. When you get to the chopper, it's the end of the level. Okay, so... Okay, well, we'll do this part out then. This, I don't know. I feel like this chase part shouldn't be too long, surely.
About to die anyway.
Well, my advice is don't. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that cinematic nonsense going on. It's a bit of fun. Oh my goodness, I just smashed into like 3 different things. Oh, I just drove into the water and thought that was going to end it, but no, apparently I was allowed to do that. Get to the chopper! Also, I feel like it's kind of fair enough if we run a tiny bit longer, considering how late we started. Whoa! Wowzers!
Jesus Christ!
Ow! I just drove straight into you then. Oh. There you are. Whee! Oh my goodness! Hey, what's up? Now we can both explode when they hit us with one rocket. Like that. Oh my goodness, now I'm somewhere else. Okay, cool.
I don't know how we're not dead already.
Because the game would not allow it, I think. Well, no, you probably can get killed, but I think it wants you to think that you could die at any moment. I think you did die. Or did you make it out? Oh no, well, no, you're good. Leo! Get on! Vincent!
Get on the bitch seat.
You shoot. Sorry, what did you say?
I said, get on the bitch seat.
Yeah, true. Do some good old Rudy Tooty McShooty.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's going great, isn't it? What is
hard for me to hit. I got the guy on the gun, but man, it's hard for me to hit anything because we're moving.
Oh,
Debs, why are they mortaring you?
Yeah, they just suddenly stopped, didn't they? Quick, get to the plane! Come on! Whoa. Oh my goodness, it's not letting me control this very well. Alright, go, 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 space, quick! Oh, see you guys, bye! Jump! Oh, look at that.
Who's flying the plane? We've hired a private flyer?
Yeah, it's the same person that flew us here.
Man, this guy's getting into some shit with us.
Yeah.
I can't believe he's still flying us around after all this.
It's
her.
Yeah, it's the chick that flew us in. It was like,
she said, you're gonna have to give me triple.
This section is inspired by Michael Bay. Yeah. Does feel that way, doesn't it? We died a lot. We died here a lot. Oh, on your run, did you? It did feel like we were inches away from death at every point. So I guess you definitely can die from it. We just managed to just narrowly escape at every turn. I'm sorry, yeah, plane, not chopper. Yeah, I could remember anyway. So. Same difference.
I haven't forgotten about the wet my whistle. I'll do that in a minute. My bad.
So that was definitely the end of the level. We'll just let it do this little cutscene bit here, and as soon as it gets to the next gameplay part, we'll wrap it up. Get to that aircraft. No, that's the one. That's the one. Aircraft. Nondescript aircraft.
Why is he grabbing her like that? Why can't you just ask the question, how are we doing?
Because...
Here, let me grab your shoulder.
Because he stole Leo's wife already, and now he's going to steal another person's wife. Vincent the wife stealer.
Is he just... It's out of control.
He's off the rails.
Hey. How you doing?
Someone just played the Joey from Friends. How you doing? It's old man Vincent. There he is.
Thank you for the alert. All that, and we're going back in. At least we got revenge, though, right?
We found a way out. Now it's a way back in. Yep. Can we get some F's in the chat, please? Ripperoni.
He turned us in, huh?
Drop it, you sticky-palmed little worm.
Oh, what a timing. Man, the nose on this boy, though. Poke an eye out with that thing.
Is that the warden or what? What the hell? Who is he? Chief of police?
FBI? I don't know.
Who's that guy from Batman that's like a cop?
Commissioner?
Or like... Yeah, the commissioner,
Gordon.
yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like Commissioner Gordon.
It's him, yeah. Not like this. F's in the chat, thank you. Guys, bruh.
Yeah, Adam said you did think it was weird that they were sticking with you through all the stuff, and I'm like, how is this chick still flying us around by now?
Here's the reveal, though. Here's the big reveal.
Wait, what? Wait, is he a cop?
You were the traitor all along.
I'm a cop? And why was I in prison then? Hold on, I am so confused right now. Hold on. I gotta watch this cutscene to understand what the hell's going on. What the hell? I cannot believe it. I'm disappointed.
This is why I wasn't sure if people were like earlier on if you'd seen it, because you said that I think you said that Vincent was going to dump us in or something.
Yeah.
And then somebody else was like, it was a trap. And I'm like, have you seen it? And they're like, no, they're talking about stormtroopers. And I'm like, okay, we're all good. Because I knew that Vincent has a, well, at this part of the story anyway, certainly turns you in. Or was working to turn you in the whole time. Plot twist. Yeah, there's the plot twist. There's Commissioner Gordon and Vincent. So they were here when Harvey betrayed me. Thank you, Adam, for the dun dun dun. Plot twist.
The hell is that?
Dun, dun. Ow. I think that was your brother or something.
That was his brother?
I think so.
And they were both cops? That's crazy.
I think he was undercover doing the deal. And they were staking him out. Because I think
Adam said now we need Vin Diesel to show up and talk about family.
True. I think Vincent did say...
Baines Non's having a strong. Call a Bonjolance.
I don't think the Bonjolance is going to save that dude. It was a headshot. Yeah, I think earlier on, Vincent was talking about the fact that, like, how did you know Harvey or whatever? They were trading their stories about how they knew Harvey. And I'm pretty sure Vincent was like, oh, he killed my brother.
Oh.
So...
Because that was Harvey. Was that shot?
Yeah.
Shot him. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that's what the story is.
Thanks for joining. How's it going? I kind of missed a little bit of what happened just now. Let's see.
Yeah, so here we go. This is where, like, oh, he's never going to talk. So...
Oh, about Harvey? Oh, so he has to go undercover as a prisoner so that they could get Harvey.
Yeah, there we go. Put me in a cell next to him.
And then after that, he turns back on him and makes him go back to prison, huh? That's crazy.
Well, so far, yeah.
He basically acts as a hitman for them, for Harvey, and they still keep him under arrest. Like, he basically helped the police out without knowing it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dun dun dun, the plot twist is real. Oh, now I'm in control.
I'm doing pretty good, thank you for asking. This is nuts, I can't believe it. I honestly cannot believe this right now. This is a cooperative game, and we're against each other now.
All right, so now we'll just leave it right here. Get in the car. We'll just see what happens, because we will have to wrap it up pretty sharpish. So.
Were you just waiting for us to get to that plot twist at least, or what?
Well, I wasn't because we needed to finish that level, and then I wanted to like play out the cutscene so that it would like end at a like after the cutscene, like so it's definitely checkpointed and stuff. Alright, yeah, I think I literally will have to end it here. Because I think this is the part that's got to be a whole new long scene that's like thing that's going to take forever. So, real cliffhanger to end it on, but we are going to wrap it up there. How do you feel about that, Aaron?
Pretty interesting.
How do you feel about that big plot twist cliffhanger right there?
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I was wondering what was going to happen next. I was like, well, we killed the guy. What could possibly happen next? You know what I mean?
What more could happen? Yeah, no, I knew that was coming. And I was waiting for it to happen and seeing what the reactions were going to be and everything. Like and follow for part 2. You won't believe the ending. That's it, Adam. There's the callback.
What do you say?
This is the start of the last level. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, so that will be. I don't think we're going to get 2 hours out of the last level. I wouldn't think so. It depends. Pete,
I would think it would be like half an hour, maybe.
Yeah, because he said it was long. So Pete, can you give us? Do you have a rough estimate on how long that last level is? Because it just it will help us determine whether we need to have like a little backup thing at the end or at the start, or if we just do some chatting for a bit longer, or if I don't know, it'll.
The two ideas I have is because I don't think it's going to take that long to finish this game now at this point. I think it's going to be half an hour, maybe a little bit more.
That's what.
So I think we have a couple options. I mean, the just chatting thing is an option too, or whatever. The other way I see it is we could either play Left 4 Dead 2 for the rest of the stream, or we can start whatever next game that we're going to play, depending on how much time we have left.
I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to start a new game like that we're intending to play as the next thing for a few reasons. The main reason being that when I keep my VODs and everything, like how would I categorize that? Like, would I have put it in both playlists, or would I put it in the end of one and the start of the other? Like, I'd rather just be a cleaner cut and just have just a little bit of nothing important at the end, rather than starting a new one.
Yeah. All right.
45 minutes, I think, including cutscenes. Okay, so it's a decent amount, but it's still only going to be like half the stream's worth. So yeah, we'll have to. We should figure out what we'll do afterwards, like just for like half a stream's length of just bumming around, I guess. Or whether we play some Left 4 Dead, or if there's something else we can play that will be good for a little bit, or whatever.
Adam said, like and follow for part 2. You won't believe what happens next.
Yeah.
And then he said, in the stream with political and religious discussion, what could go wrong?
Oh, yeah. That's what we can do with the last hour, yeah. Halo Firefight to end. I think I actually ended up uninstalling Master Chief before I got my extra hard drive, because it was like 150 gig or something. I just didn't have the space. I literally couldn't install the new games with it on. So unfortunately I wouldn't be able to do that. But I'm sure we'll find something to do. We'll have to discuss it throughout the week or whatever, knowing that we'll have that time to kill at the end.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, I'll drop off the line with you, and we'll be back on call next week to finish this game off.
All right, so
GTA 5, that might be a good shout actually. Adam suggested. We could do some GTA 5, might be alright.
Yeah, I might be down. I don't know. I'm just not thrilled about the multiplayer. Like, I liked what we did for your celebration stream just because it was like unique and interesting. But for the most part, I just don't know how interesting the multiplayer really is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
it's
I
like
feel like it's just running around just shooting. Like it's like, you know what I mean? The kind of stuff that you do to kill time on GTA. Like
yeah. Well, I don't know if can you do a heist with 2 people? Probably not, right? Because
they have heists.
Yeah, heists are not too bad. So I don't know. We'll talk about it anyway. It's not a bad idea, but I think I do agree with you that it just feels like a bit of killing time rather than
than doing something actually interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if we're already just chatting or something, then it would like.
And we are kind of killing time already, so yeah, maybe.
But I still like the idea of Left 4 Dead 2. I mean, I know it's kind of the campaigns are kind of long, but we might be able to get through one campaign
one in an hour is
hour.
Relatively, reasonable, I think. So.
Or at least part of it. I mean, even if we don't get through the whole thing, it's not the end of the world either, considering they split it into like 4 or 5 sections or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, alright.
We'll talk about it anyway. Alright, I'll catch you later.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, let's close the Discord. And let me just take my headphones off. There we go. Play yet another zombie game. Sorry, defense, not game. Oh, yet another zombie defense. See how far you get. It's free on Steam. Fleeca
Discount
Bank.
spells? I'd just as soon buy a slightly used shield.
You don't trust a discount spell? Well, you clearly don't have the talent to cast it. Fleeca Bank is 2. Same with Doomsday and KO. The problem with with all these other ones is that I don't know of them, and I would have to install them, and it might just be a little difficult. Whereas we have definitely done Left 4 Dead 2 before. We both have it installed and we know it'll work, and we can run through like a campaign in an hour, so that's the most likely thing that we'll do. We don't want to start anything like proper new start of anything. We just want to run through something for an hour that's not going to cause too much. I don't think. Yeah, I'll have to have a look into it. I do appreciate the suggestions, though. Don't get me wrong. I do appreciate the suggestions. I'll have a suss throughout the week, maybe over the weekend, to see if there's anything that would suit that little bit at the end that's going to be there, and organise that potentially. We'll see. We'll see how we go. But we are at the end of the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you were able to. I know a lot of you were probably lurking, so the frames probably weren't too much of an issue for you. But we had some, like, Discord was being a bit of a twat, dropping out here and there, which is why we usually don't use Discord, because we, for some reason, he and I seem to be the only ones that really have that issue. But hopefully it was still enjoyable. Hopefully you guys had fun. I've been really enjoying that game, but I'm glad that we'll be finishing it and then moving on to something else. As schedules go, thank you, Adam, for posting it there. Especially for anyone that's new, I'm a variety streamer, different things on different days. We have nothing over the weekend, no streams over the weekend, so just kick back, relax, have a pot noodle. We don't even call them a pot noodle, I don't know why I said that. Have a hot chocolate, watch something on the TV, I don't know, do whatever you feel. And then we'll be back on Monday with some Skyrim. Our boy Clarence, the fairy bonk mother herself, just cracking some skulls with the hammer as always, leveling up, becoming a strong boy. And then Tuesday, we'll be back with some more city skylines, building our city. There it is, thank you. The no tsunami city because we turned off disasters. Try and solve traffic problems because they're pretty bad. Wacky Wednesday, we'll be doing the Minecraft co-stream with Legion Gaming, who was here earlier on in the stream. Yeah, the community server that there's been plenty of people building on, just on and off stream, all over the place since yeah, and since we last did it as well. So there'll be a lot to look at there, and you guys can always join in. There's a server up, whether it's on stream or not. You can join in and play along. The guys often play on it fairly regularly, so that'll be fun. And then we'll have Thursday, Dragon Age Origins. I feel like we're getting to the end of that game as well, and I'm kind of keen to see the end of that one and move on to the next in the series. And then obviously, yeah, Friday back at this game. The very end, and whatever little chunk of something we add to the end of the stream with Aaron, with the co-stream for the way out. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to that week of stream. It's going to be fun. Any news on the music stream? Not particularly. It's been kind of awkward because my my throat's been on and off throughout the week, throughout the month really, as it is, and just like having time to organize it with when someone is available to look after my daughter, and like the times that I can do, and just life, things like that. And then obviously now my voice is like proper gone, which is going to take at least a week or so at the very least to recover to a point where I can sing properly again. So yeah, unfortunately it is. I'm kind of tempted to take away this thing at the top anyway and have it as, I don't know, it's just like, part of me is like, it's nice seeing the numbers so that we can see when the next thing happens, but then at the same time it's like, it kind of in some ways feels like pressure that we're not reaching those numbers. I mean, it's not too bad, but I don't know. Mainly just for like the music one, it's just so hard to organize. Like the art stream is pretty easy. Like we just block out a day and be like, cool, we draw bad pictures on paint, easy, done. But the music one is a lot harder to organize. But I don't want to not do it. I don't want to make too many excuses, but unfortunately it is just difficult. So it is still in my brain, but it is going to be a little while. At the very least, it's going to be a couple weeks. Hopefully I'll be able to organize it at some stage. I'm remaking my pants on Minecraft. What'd you do to your pants? Jeez. Yeah. That's it. Also, especially for Adam, this Wednesday is obviously the stream with Lee, the Minecraft stream. Stream after that, though, is going to be the movies. The old video game, the movies. That should be a fun romp. We're going to see how that goes, and I don't know if it's going to be the sort of stream that we play once and then we're done. That will be all we need. Maybe that will be all that will require our fill of, or we could be like, let's do it again. I'd love to keep going. We don't know, but yes, we're going to get to it, so it should be fun. Anyway, we should definitely raid out. They weren't the best, so unshelled them so I can respec them. Oh, see. Alright, so we've got Bloody Drongo playing Cult of the Lamb. I don't even know what that is. Got Ez just chatting at the moment. I don't know if she's doing just chatting for the whole stream or if she's... No, she's doing just chatting at the moment. And Aaron is still online. It says he's doing art. So I'm assuming that might be like the video editing or something. Or we could just find someone playing something, maybe more A Way Out. Although it kind of wouldn't work with this one, would it? Because it would be like, well, where are, like, because it's basically just a movie, but we do some QTEs. There's not really much you can. It probably wouldn't work that well, so it'd have to be like a random one. Tune in next week for the Knob on Monday. Everyone is playing that game lately, it seems. Wait, which? As in the one that Cult of the Lamb? I've not seen it before. I've not heard of it. Do you guys have a preference? Who we want to raid? Cult of the Lamb. Okay, right. That's the first time I've seen it. Yeah, so either Drongo as Aaron or just a random. Pick a random. I don't even know how we'd go about picking a random, but I've seen a bunch of bigger streamers playing it. I don't even know what it's about. Literally, it's the first time I've heard of it. Ez looks like they haven't. It looks like Ez hasn't started the stream yet. Oh no, they're on. I'll be right back. I mean, we could do Drongo again. Drongo is pretty good. We'll raid Drongo. He's a legend, so. All right, everyone, stick around for the raid if you can. Go say hi to Drongo. He's another fellow Australian streamer. I don't know how much longer he's going to be going. It's hard to say because it is pretty late. But her tag said MGS4 didn't work. Oh really? Oh, interesting. Well, we'll raid Drongo again this time. Because yeah, he's delightful anyway. I haven't seen this game, so stick around if you can. Next week will be the end of A Way Out, the very end of it. So make sure you show up for that if you can. It's going to be interesting, I'm sure. And Monday we'll be back in Skyrim, bonking some people on the head. He seems good vibes. Yeah, I was really glad that I found him because yeah, he's real chill. I feel like we have a lot in common, except that he's actually entertaining. But you know, we have a beard. We're Australian. He's chill. He's good. So let's hang around for a bit. All right. See you guys next week. Bye bye.